All right, welcome back. 4:46, bright and early on your Thursday morning. Listen, I know November was cold and we've had a few cold days, but something about this morning specifically.
I hear you.
Core.
Like my hands.
Oh yeah, cracking.
Like my wife says that she has Raynaud's.
Yeah.
Or Raynaud's. What's it called?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of those cold things with the circulation. And she gets like blotchy reds
on her hands.
Yeah, and I feel like I have that this
developing
morning
it
because it's so cold.
Freezing.
Yes.
Only silver lining, we didn't have to clear our cars this morning.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And I was driving in. I was when I drive in, I look for frost at this time of the year or dew in the spring or summer, whatever. And there was some. Not every car had frost on them, so some will have to scrape, some won't. I want to offer up a little hope for you if you are sick of this cold already. It's real early in the season, but the cold that we're getting right now is a little premature. It is abnormally cold. A lot of the U.S. next week will actually be on the mild side. The exception will be the deep south around Florida and the Panhandle. For us, it looks like near average temperatures, and for mid-December, that's around 40. And honestly, I think we'd all take that at this point. Look at these numbers this morning. Portland is 16, and that's one of the least cold spots. As you work your way inland, you find a lot of single digits. You see a lot of 8s and 9s. You see them there. And then there's some colder ones, some negative numbers in Coos County. Eastern Maine has teens, Bangor 12, Orono 12, Belfast 14, teens along the coastline as well. And you also have teens up in the county where there's quite a bit of cloud cover in between Millinocket, Freedom, Waterville, Farmingdale, and look at Norridge Walk, 2 below 0 where it's clearest. High pressure with that chill still with us. We have a front now to our south separating the cold from the mild, and this will creep our way, starts to go through tomorrow, but we don't really notice a change in temperature until the weekend. A clear morning with patchy clouds to the south especially. Roads, though, continue to be in great shape after that rough start to the week. It is frigid out there. At least there isn't much wind, however. A lot of sunshine for the middle of the day. Temps on the struggle bus, staying in the 20s. Clear and dry for the afternoon and evening, and it remains cold with another rapid descent temperature-wise as the sun goes down. We're only going to hit 20s for the most part. Bangor 25, Lewiston 28. Portland should get to 30 or really close. York County in the lower 30s, maybe 32, maybe getting to the freezing mark in Kittery this afternoon. Tomorrow's cold again, but it starts to retreat, so it's more like mid-30s, and then it continues to retreat, that cold this weekend. We get back above 40 on Saturday, and I think that's the pick of the weekend. Sunday will be a lot warmer, like upper 40s, but it'll be cloudy and starting to get breezy. And then we've got a potent front coming through for late Sunday night and first thing right out of the gate on Monday morning. We kick off the new week with another rain and wind event, which is going to be capable of power outages. And some pretty heavy rain in there, too, for the morning commute on Monday morning. So a really rough start. Could be a little wild around here for a time. I'm most concerned about the wind and the power outage threat. It's a bad direction out of the south. We could experience wind gusts over 50 miles per hour very early Monday morning through about midday, and then it'll quiet down in the afternoon. The coastline and higher elevations are most susceptible for power outages with this next event on Monday morning. And it does look like we will end up with some, matter of how many, we'll see. Small crafts, seas 2 to 3, northwest wind 5 to 10. So we'll have a lot of sun out there. It'll be bright, but cold. Temps between 25 and 30. Tomorrow better, in the mid-30s, mostly sunny. Quiet, milder on Saturday, highs in the low 40s. Upper 40s on Sunday, cloudy. And then again, kind of wild here for Monday morning. Heavy rain, windswept too. And those gusty winds will cause some problems. It does cool off middle of next week, but as I showed you, it's not frigid next week, so that's nice.
Yeah, high of 28 is not what we're experiencing next week.
I hear you.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Todd.
Sure.